Good day to you, my fellow, well, I'm not one, but the Capricorns. Hello, Capricorns. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay. To get you guys started, you have the Emperor, the Moon, and the Wheel. Oops, and the Wheel. Okay. This combination together rarely comes out, but when it does come out, it speaks about like a journey of transformation, leadership, about relying on your intuition, like recognizing cycles. Let me see, how can I put this into words? Let me see, I'm gonna look up this combination suggests a journey of self-discovery, with leadership being involved, trusting your intuition and overcoming fear, creating structure and order in the midst of uncertainty, and the potential for strong leadership, because Capricorns are natural-born leaders anyway, right? Okay, so that being said, you have, in your first row, you have the Empress, the King of Cups, and the Star. This is Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies on the board. Okay. Now, the Empress is a divine feminine representing nurturing and motherhood. The King of Cups is like a wise, devout, or devoted, person, balanced, like between head and heart. And the Star is like hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and like wishes. I'm gonna see what cards I can get to clarify these and get some more information. But these cards represent what's at the root of what's in your heart and head and mind right now. Okay, so let's see. Clarify this Empress. Clarify the Empress for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay. There's the Knight of Wands energy. This is energetic pursuit, adventurous, spirited, passion. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the... Thank you. Okay. Ooh. The King of Cups. Tower. The Tower came out. Is the King of Cups representing Capricorn at this time? Yes. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is whom? This Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups and the King here, right? Oh, it was the Empress, rather. The Empress and the King of Cups face the Tower. And what is this? That's like sudden upheaval and change, quick change coming in. Clarify the Star, please, Spirit. Clarify the Star. Eight of Swords. Negative thoughts, seeking help, imprisonment, victim mentality. Now, the Star was once wish fulfillment. So this is dealing with someone whom you thought was your wish fulfillment, turning out to not be your wish fulfillment. So that's what's going on at the current time. Your next set of cards is the Two of Cups. You have the Two of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles and your Knight of Cups. All right, your Two of Cups is about your soulmate or your close bond, a spiritual connection. The Six of Pentacles is about generosity, charity, support, sharing, giving, receiving, fairness, gratitude. And then the Knight of Cups is charming, idealistic, determined, kind of graceful, I guess, tactful, right? Let's see. Clarify the Two of Cups. Wow. You got the Emperor, and you know the Empress was your first card out there. That's divine feminine and masculine. So you chose the wrong person. You're not with your, oops, counterpart, your divine counterpart. All right. Yeah. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, which was already up there. That's about good luck and karma. Karma being the key word here. That Six of Pentacles. This is unbiased judgment, Queen of Swords. This person has an unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Oops. Okay. You got the Seven of Pentacles. This is a long-term, sustainable relationship. But you have multiple priorities. You're juggling. You want that long-term relationship, but you can't necessarily offer that because you've got all these other priorities. So you're realizing that who you're with is not who you want to be with. You chose wrong because it was a choice, your choice. At the same time that that's going on, you have this desire to want, or this desire wanting equal give and take in a stable love-like relationship, but you're juggling many priorities, so you're not able to focus on that which you truly desire. That's what it seems like to me, anyway. So let's see. Oh, in this next row, you have the Knight of Swords, the World, and the Hermit. Ooh, I'm sorry, please excuse me. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is about an assertive, impatient, direct, daring, ambitious individual. The World is about completion, closing cycles, achievements, you know. And then the Hermit is about self-reflection and introspection, like going inward, solitude. Okay, so that's drastically different from that. So let's see, Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Capricorn, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Capricorn, please. You've got the World card that came out. That's crazy. You also have the Star card that fell out, which is about hope. So you're moving back towards what you have hope for, what you wanted, okay? What you really wanted. It's a completion of that. You're coming to a completion with what you thought was what you wanted. Okay, clarify the World for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay, and that is the Nine of Pentacles, abundance, luxury. So once you clarify what you really want, because, well, again, you've got to close out that with what you thought you wanted. Close out that from what you thought you wanted, and you'll get abundance and more opportunities and that energy. But you've got to go within. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Solitude. You've got to be alone for a second so you can figure out what you want. And then commit to that and abundance will come your way. Yeah, get out of this third party. You're in a third party relationship, and not even in a third party relationship, because you're in a relationship in your head. Here's the Hermit that also flew out, which was the card we're clarifying. And you want to grow. You want potential growth and inspiration, etc. But you've got to get out of this third party relationship. Somebody's going to be hurt. That's the end of the story. Three of Swords, somebody's getting hurt. There will be heartbreak, emotional pain, and sorrow, because you have to leave something behind. One thing gets left behind. Okay, so that's what that is. You're going to have to do that in order to find the happiness and abundance that you want. You got to let something go, close it, end it, be by yourself, get yourself all your ducks in a row, and then go back and get what you want. Okay? Because that's the only way. That's what I'm seeing here. Pretty clear cut. Yeah, in order to move forward, you got to let go. You got to cut something off in order to grow something new. Period. Is what I'm seeing in the cards. Okay. All right, you have a blessing on your creativity, Capricorn. You have a blessing to find the truth that you're seeking. It's safe to make that adjustment. If it, resonates, let it resonate. If it doesn't, don't make it. Give more of your time and effort. The work you put in will pay off. You get what I'm saying? Party, having fun, clubbing, risky fun with friends. Okay. Pursuit, chasing, persistence, hunting down, resilient. And foresight. It's in the future, few days to weeks, few months, direction forward. Okay. Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. Boundary. Having sensible boundaries is important. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. You have the blade, kind of like cuts, like if you live by the sword, you die by the sword type of energy. Many paths. You need to choose one. And water, emotional energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, significant. Avoidance, scared to face the truth, living in denial, or running away from pain. You have up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status, feeling of fleeting thoughts. You have look at the bigger picture. You need to bring love into the situation. Okay? So that is your reading, Capricorn. I hope that helped with someone somewhere. If it resonated, please comment below or whatnot. I would really appreciate it if you liked, shared, and subscribed. I wish you love, I wish you light. If you want a personal reading, that information can be found in the description box down below. And until I see you next time, my Capricorns, take care. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. I'll see you. Bye-bye, Capricorn.